to talk about dog fights in the home, which is the scariest thing that can happen to any dog owner. So if you have a multi-dog pack and they can have altercations, here are a few things that you can do to break up a dog fight. Number one, a sound. Clank something together, clap your hand, pots and pans. Pet corrector is a great tool to have. It makes a kind of a loud sound, like an air sound, but some loud, abrasive sound that will hopefully startle them and stop the fight. Secondly is an object. Grab a broom, grab a chair, grab anything you can to see if you can put it in between them and get them to release from each other. Number three is water. This is only going to work probably if you're outside. You can grab a water hose, but a water hose has been very effective in stopping dog fights. The next thing that you can do is citronella spray. Citronella spray kind of looks like mace, but it's not mace. It is actually just a stinky liquid odor that you spray right at the dogs and to get them to release from each other. And number five, wheelbarrow method. If they are into it, don't put your hands in there. If you put your hands in there, it's just going to escalate the situation and it's probably going to end up with an injury for you. So do the wheelbarrow method. Get behind them, pick them up kind of by the back hind quarters, kind of under the belly, and hold them up and sort of lightly kind of pull backwards, very lightly, because you don't want them to, if they're entangled with each other, any ripping to happen. So just kind of pick them up and lightly pull backwards, and usually that will get two dogs to release from each other. If you yell, if you put your hands in, those are things that are going to escalate the situation. And I know that's easier said than done. I've seen two dogs get into it way before I was a dog trainer, and your first thing to do is to kind of yell for them to stop, but that's just going to heighten the moment and probably make it a lot worse. And things you can do when you have a multi-dog pack, especially if altercations are a problem, is make sure that you have good management. If food is an issue, feed them separately. Make sure that they get a break from each other, time apart, have some baby gates up, give them a little bit of a release from one another so they're not stuck together all the time. And most importantly, plenty of exercise. You need to be taking them on walks, you need to be doing mental stimulation, lots of physical exercise, fetch. A walk is your best exercise for your dog. But again, toy play is also great, but make sure that they are very well exercised. So let's go over those again. If you're in a situation where two dogs are in a fight, here are a few things that you can do to help the situation and get the dogs to release. Number one, a sound. Number two, an object. Number three, water. Number four, citronella spray. And number five, if none of those things work, go for the wheelbarrow method, okay? I hope you never have to encounter this, but if you do, at least you have a few tools up your sleeve to help the situation. Happy training, happy drinking, and I will see you next time.